Hey. Why are you all alone out here? You okay? Yeah. It's pretty loud, huh? Yeah. I won't lie. This isn't exactly my scene either. No, you know how it is. A friend of yours wants to go to a party but doesn't want to go alone, and so they invite you along, even though you would really rather be home. But you don't want to let them down, and you kind of owe them one, so you end up going, and the moment that you both get there, they go off with their other friends, and you don't see them the rest of the night. Oh yeah? What happened with you? Oh, jeez. That sucks. No, yeah. Well, I am sorry to hear that. If you want, I don't mind hanging out here with you a bit. I mean, it's cold and stuff, but... Yeah. Great night to want to be outside. Away from stuff going on inside. I don't want to intrude, but would you want to, like sit in my lap, kind of? Like, you don't have to, like, literally just, like, sit there, but, like, you can hang out, like, in my hoodie pocket or something, or you could, like, something like that. Yeah. Sorry, you just look like you're shaking. Okay. Do you mind if I pick you up then? Alright. Here we go. Oh, jeez, you are so cold. Yeah, you're kind of caked in snow. Are you, didn't happen to fall or anything, did you? Oh, no. Well, do not worry. I gotcha. Here. Do you mind if I, can I rub you between my hands for a minute? Okay. Sorry, yeah, I kind of started without asking, didn't I? Here we go. How's this? Bit warmer? Yeah, I'll bet. I don't mind. I can keep it up a bit longer. Honestly, whatever it takes to keep you warm. I don't want you turning into a microsicle out here. Yeah. You know, I always thought it was kind of funny when people would... Well... No, I'm sorry. It was a silly thought. I was, some of my friends. My micro friends. Whenever they get cold, they'd say, you know, whenever it's cold outside, Oh, you have to stick me in your mouth. You're only making warm up with your breath. I don't mind picking them up and, blowing warm air onto them, but it always seems a bit counterproductive to stick them in my wet mouth. Cover them in saliva and completely ruin their clothes wherever we're going. And mean that I have to keep them in there the whole time because I can't take them back out because they're wet. It's gonna freeze even faster. Oh yeah, I'm sure I was just joking, but still. Alright, how's that? Feeling a bit warmer? Good. Well, do you want to just sit down there? Or is there somewhere I can put you that's going to be more comfortable? I know some people kind of have issues with sitting in like giant slabs. It feels demeaning. I mean, sure. Are you positive? Okay. Hey, if it's okay with you, it's okay with me. I just want to make sure. Okay, here we go. You ready to get tucked down? Alright. Here we go. Let's just... There we go. You nice and secure? Okay. Just to make sure my voice isn't like killing your eardrums, is it? Okay. Cool. Just had to make sure. Didn't want to be speaking at the lowest possible volume and still causing you agony. How much longer do you think they're going to be going? Oh my gosh, really? These people have no sense of time or decency. It's already so late. I don't know. I guess I'm just not a party person. Yeah. See, I was told that my friend only wanted to stay a few hours, and it's been 2, so I guess we can hope it's going to be 3 hours when they want to leave. Yeah. I mean, if you want, there's a coffee shop nearby. They're really pretty cheap. They're like a local place, so they kind of have to have cheap prices to keep up with the competition, I guess. But it's mostly, not a lot of specialty drinks, but they are selling cocoa right now in regular and peppermint flavors. And I have to say, I was not a peppermint fan until I tried it, and it has changed my life. Yeah. They're open until midnight, I think. So if you want, we can go over there. We can text our respective people, and it's like a short walk away, like maybe 5 minutes. Yeah. Okay. Well, let me text my dear, highly extroverted friend. Are you able to reach your phone okay in there? Yeah. Alright. You good to go? Okay. Though, if I may be so selfish, Can I take you out of my hoodie, like neck of my hoodie, and put you in like the pocket? I'm just a little bit worried if you stay there, then you're just gonna slip right out and take a harrowing journey down the front of my hood and straight onto the snow. Yeah, probably for the best. All right, here we go. Let me just go ahead and there we go. All right. Gonna be okay if I stick you in my pocket? I could hold you in my hands instead if you prefer. I really don't mind. Okay. If you don't mind, I don't mind. Here we go. Then you just get comfortable in there, alright? There we go. How's that? Is that okay? Alright. Well then. Let's see. Okay, yep. It's gonna be just right down this road. You just stay tight in there, okay? That's it. Just get nice and comfy. I'm kind of impressed at how bright the sky is right now. You know, usually I feel like it's just usually kind of cloudy around this time of year. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I mean, kind of makes me wish I lived out in the country or something so I could get a better look at them. Gosh. I'm grateful for letting you letting me take you along. You know, it's not every day I get to spend time with someone who I feel like understands me. At least to some degree. You know, we can decide just how well we get each other, I guess, over a nice cup of cocoa. Yeah. I'm grateful that they iced these roads too. Not so grateful for the snow piling up on the sidewalks, but you know, I'll take what I can get. Glad I can actually drive places. Yeah, you remember last year? Oh, wait, were you here last year? I don't know, when you moved. Was that a yes? Okay. I guess I can save the more complicated questions for later. But, yeah, last year when like half the snowplows weren't working, I don't know if they ever figured out what caused it. But it was certainly problematic. Alright, we're almost there. I can see it right up ahead. Gosh, I really hope you like this place. They, I will say they don't really have a place for, like, micros to order. So I'll just put you on the counter and you can take a look. But they do have micro-sized cups. Yeah, they, if I remember right, the place actually, I want to say it built on top of a pre-existing restaurant. So they've kind of been having to slowly add in infrastructure. It wasn't until kind of recently, actually, that they had doors for tinies to get in, micros. I realize I don't know. I know some people prefer micros, some people prefer tiny, some people prefer small folk, but I feel like small folk's technically an inaccurate term. I don't know. Okay, yeah. Stick to micro then. Alright. Ready for me to, you ready to get outside? And, we can go order? Alright. Let's go.
Good evening. Welcome in.
Hey, thank you. Alright. Let's see. And there we go. Is it a comfy ride? Good. Alright. So, that's the menu if you want to get a look at it. Yeah, I mean, honestly, everything I've tried here is good. Like I said, I'm here for the cocoa personally. But most of their coffee is really yummy. Is there anything you like personally? Well, let me see. I mean, if you're not in the mood for, like, coffee specifically, they do have Italian sodas, which are really yummy. I've had their strawberry one before. It's really good. But aside from that, the cappuccinos are also good. That one's really good. Yeah, that one's actually my favorite. Really? Wow. We really are shaping up to be quite in sync. Alright, well, do you want me to go order for the both of us, or do you want to come order with me? Okay. Yeah, sure, I don't mind. Then you, just sit right here. Is this table good? I figured having a window seat might be nice, but if it's cold for you, that's okay. Okay. I'll be back.
Hello. What can I get you today?
Hi. Yeah, could I just get a, medium peppermint cocoa and then a micro-sized cappuccino with hazelnut drizzle, please?
Yeah, of course. That would be $8.89 for your total then.
Thank you so much. Yeah, hold on. Here we go. Alright.
Alrighty. And we'll have that right out for you, okay?
Perfect. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Alright. Hey, you still doing okay? Okay. You still feeling okay coming out here? Okay. Oh, I just wanted to make sure. I realize that I'm kind of a stranger and I want to make sure that you're comfortable. I'm also not a micro, so, there's a big difference between a micro stranger hanging out with you and a stranger who whisks you away in his hoodie pocket. Sorry, yeah, probably not the most delightful thing to talk about. Yeah, I was kind of curious. Are you new here, or are you kind of just like a native to the city, or? Really? Wow, okay. Huh. Oh, very neat. I've not really heard of people really moving out of there. Like, I feel like everyone wants to move in, not out. Yeah. I could see that. I could see that. No, I totally get it. Oh, me? I don't know. I've been living here for the past 5 years. I used to live way to the west, over in the coast, actually. Yeah, yeah, no, yeah, I get that, more than you'd probably imagine. Um, but it's okay. No, I had a group of friends who lived out here, and I was kind of just tired of living where I was. It's, the weather wasn't really my thing. It was very hot all the time. Oh yeah, because, you live... I feel like living by the coast, the thing is, even when it's not hot, it is always humid. I mean, obviously in cooler months it's a different story, but it just always was very damp. And when it got hot, it got really hot because it was damp and hot, and it was just gross. So I've always kind of wanted to move anyways. But then I had a group of friends who lived here, and they were looking for an additional roommate to help make bills easier. And thankfully I didn't have to sleep on the couch. Yeah, I'm sharing a room. There's 4 of us there currently, and it's a 2-bedroom place. 2 beds. And then there's like 1 bathroom that's communal, and then 1 bathroom that's hooked up to the other bedroom. So it's a little bit cramped, but it's okay. I think we all really just enjoy being together. Yeah. Oh yeah, I work cushy office job too, so I'm making big bucks. No, not really. But it's nice because I get to make like a little bit over minimum wage, and that's not fair to say. I make a decent amount. It's not as much as I want to be making, but yeah, that's the big thing is, I kind of make up for it by having to pay pennies in rent. Yeah. So, Hey there, folks. Here we've got that peppermint cocoa for you. Thank you so much. And we've got that cappuccino for you. Anything else I can help you guys with? I think I'm good. Are you good? Alright. Well, let us know if you need anything else, okay? Thank you. You guys enjoy. Oh, yeah. It is seriously down out there. You know, that is one of the nice things, because I usually use public transport. And, that thankfully means that I don't have to worry about driving my car around. Except when it's outside of work. So for everything else in my life, I have to go everywhere by myself. But for work, thankfully, I can usually catch the bus places. So. What about you? What do you do, if you don't mind me asking? Yeah. That's cool. You enjoy it? Oh. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah. Okay, yeah. That's fair. It's a good way of looking at it, I think. I don't know. I feel like that's kind of what a lot of people are feeling right now, you know? Lots of great theoretical jobs, but a lot of corporate stuff going on, making it hard to enjoy things. Oh, but lighter topics. I didn't take you out here just to bring the mood down. Fair enough. I just feel bad seeing you alone out there and trying to make you feel better, make myself feel better while I'm at it, and instead just talking about taxes and the economy, politics. Yeah. I don't have a whole lot of micro friends. Probably not as many as I'd like, at least. Well, you know, I don't know, I feel kind of like I'm in my own personal bubble. Like a lot of people I know are similar to me, you know? And the micros I do know are all like office people, like coworkers. So it's not like I can really, you know, just talk to them about their lives. I mean, I guess I can, but like when on lunch break? Or I guess I could just shirk my responsibilities. It'd be a great time, I'm sure. Oh, I just, you know, I like to feel like I know people more than just knowing people like me. So, you know, the micro friends I do have, I really care about. I just don't know that many. I know, like, I would say I have, like, maybe 2 people I'm really close to. And then, like, maybe, like, 3 more on top of that who I'd consider, like, acquaintances over friends. Yeah. But, it is what it is. Yeah, if you'd like to hang out more often, I'd be happy to do that. Yeah. It'd be nice to hang out more. You seem really nice. And, cool. I'm sorry. I've been trying to not really comment on it because it feels weird to bring up, but admittedly, I do find you very attractive. Well, feels a bit, strange to find someone sitting alone, so you offer them drinks, and then you start hitting on them. Yeah, when you say it like that, it sounds terrible. But, no, yeah, I do admittedly think you're really cool. And you look nice, and, I'd like to become friends. And if by the time we're friends we want to explore something else, I'd like to explore something else. Well, we don't know each other very well yet still. I think that, this is a nice introduction. But I would like to be friends first before thinking about romance. And I think I can find I think I can find a friend of mine attractive. Okay. As long as you don't use this information for evil. Exactly. As long as you're not, constantly saying things that will get me flustered. Otherwise, I will have to whisk you away to somewhere private and... I don't really know. I've never really thought about that before, what I would do with like a micro in a romantic setting. Kiss you, I guess. I'm not quite sure how that'd work. Oh. Do you say this from experience? Really? Wow. Glad one of us experienced with this kind of thing. Yeah. Really? I haven't totally ruined this. For the record, I do want to make it very clear, regardless of my feelings about how you may look and how you may act, and regardless of my desires to be perhaps more than friends, that does not change what I have done tonight. I just mean, I don't want you to think that I did all this because I wanted to make out with you in the bathroom or something. I wanted to do it because first and foremost, you seemed lonely and bored and freezing, and I've been there. And I wanted to make you feel better, first and foremost. It was only after the fact that I started realizing how cool you were. And, yeah. No, I swear, I was not intentionally eyeing you at the party earlier. No, I'm sorry, this is kind of embarrassing. It's your shirt. Yeah. And I happen to really like Celeste, and so when I saw you wearing a Celeste shirt, I kind of nerded out and didn't know how to politely ask you for a picture of it. Yeah, and then I was kind of just like staring at you awkwardly from that point on. And then I was trying to convince myself that it definitely wasn't what I thought it was, because then, I could just let it go. But then every time I saw it, I was more and more convinced, and with good reason. Yeah, because it is. It's literally just like, it's a really cool shirt too. Yeah. Okay, I have to ask though, do you call her Dark Madeline or Badeline? Really? Interesting. Well, I don't know. I suppose I hear so many people call her Badeline that for a long time, I thought that was actually in the game, what she was called. And then it took me playing it again recently to realize that it's not. Yeah, I know. It is such pervasive, fan that it had overwritten my memories. Oh gosh. Sorry, back to the main point. That is why I was staring at you earlier. And then I didn't even realize until, like, you were asking to crawl into my neck hole of my hoodie. You were the same person. And by that point, it was a little bit too late. Really? It's okay if you don't actually think that way. If you think I'm a total freak, you are welcome to say it. I will not be offended. Well, thanks. Oh, shit. No, I'm sorry. I was glancing at my phone to see what time it was. And yeah, apparently I've had it on silent this whole time. So I'm going to text my friend right quick. Okay. Yeah, I mean, if need be, they knew where we were. Yeah. You? have your friends messaged you? Okay. Well, do you want to hitch a ride back then? Yeah. Yeah, no, my getting several angry texts about how I totally abandoned them and how the worst friend ever. They're just a little bit attached, one of those people who messages every minute till you respond. Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, in that case, I will, yeah, I don't mind taking you back. Cool. Are you finished with your delicious drink? Good. Glad you enjoyed. I'm like half finished with mine, but you know what? I can come back. Yeah. Alright. Here, let me go ahead and do you mind if I pick you back up? Okay. Alright. go. Let's get you nice and settled in there. There we go. Is that comfy? Good. Alright. I will try not to jostle you around too much. Just gonna try to walk a bit quicker. Yeah. Alright. Thank you. Have a nice night.